it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories, talking about mud flaps, Gen 2 mud flaps. These mud flaps are the best. No drilling, no tapping, no screwing whatsoever. Take a look at what we're going to send you when you order this. You're going to get 4 mud flaps. You're going to get black or white. The white is a great match for the white car. Even in this low light, you can see the match is really nice. It is the same pearl paint. Or you're going to get satin black, looks really nice. And you're going to get some grommets or plastic thumb push buttons. We're going to replace the existing ones because these are a slightly longer reach because of the added length of putting on the plastic mud flap. So of course they're labeled here: front left, front right, back left. Simple, easy grommets, no screws, nothing needed. All you may need is a screwdriver or two, and if you want to be able to attach the rear socket faster, a 10mm socket. This is only used for the back, which we'll explain in a minute. So let's get right to it and take a look at what we're going to do over here on the front of this Model 3. Let's grab the front right mud flap, and I want to show you exactly what we're going to do and exactly how it works and how this clip holds it in place and how the 2 grommets that are on the car are replaced with our grommets, and take a look at how it looks before you even do anything, or in case you don't like it or you can't install it yourself. So you're going to put it on just like this, and notice these 2 holes are going to go right over the top of the 2 grommets, just like this, and then it's going to snap right on, and it catches on the inside of the fender. So don't worry about this doing any damage or wear and tear on your car. It's just going to go on like this. This goes around it, and it's going to hold it right in place. So you can still move it around, and you can see that's exactly how it's going to fit. It's a perfect fit. These 2 grommets we're going to remove, and then put this one right on. So let's get started. So I'm going to pull this off. And again, this plastic clip is what locks it in on the inside of the fender, and we're going to take these 2 grommets out. So not everybody's taking grommets out, but it helps to have 1 screwdriver or maybe 2. You'll notice there's always a latch. Pull the inside grommet out, then grab it. If you have problems grabbing it, you can use a Phillips screwdriver, or a pair of pliers. But the original Tesla grommets you're not going to use. You're going to use our grommets. They replace them. They're longer, and again, they're going to increase the reach. Now let's take the front right mud flap and put it back on. So line it right up and just simply clip it around the front here by pushing down and sliding it just like this. Now you see your 2 holes line up. Just take 1 grommet and 1 base. I like to push it all the way in first and then insert the other piece that expands it. And once this is in place, it locks it in, and that's it. If you ever want to take them off, you can use the original grommets to keep them, or you can just leave ours in. They'll be longer anyway. So just turn it, and the way it works, just so everybody understands the science of these grommets, is it goes in and locks in place and expands it. So it makes this base larger than the hole. To get it out, a screwdriver pops it out. Sometimes you can widen the teeth, but again, just insert the male side into the hole, line it up, push it in. If it's resisting a little bit, turn it, and it snaps and grabs, and that's it. It's on. Take a look at the other side. Then we're going to show you how to film the back, but it fits great. It looks great. It's a perfect color match. This bright white metallic pearl matches the paint perfectly. This car actually has paint protection film on it, so it does look a little bit off-white, but it is a great match. So now this is on super strong. It's not coming off. It's going to catch mud and snow and ice and salt and debris from spraying all over the side of your car. So again, mud flap looks great. It's a nice addition to the car. Let's go to the back one where we are going to use the 10mm socket. Again, we're going to use the same grommets. but we're also going to use something else. We're going to use existing hardware for the Model 3. So right under this area is a bolt, and we're going to loosen this bolt, and we're going to show you how to tighten it back on after we get it in place. So let's get started. And the first step is to remove the existing grommets. So just reach inside, you'll find 2 of them, and again, we're only going to use one of the existing grommets. There is one way inside, and we're going to use the outside, the bottom existing bolt, and then the clip-on. So it's going to fit just like this. Just like that. Nice and snug. So we do have to loosen this bolt right underneath. So let's do this real quick. And again, this bolt does hold on part of the fender housing, and there are 2 of them, so we're not disconnecting anything. So we unscrew this bolt all the way, and then we're going to put the its actual screw, we're going to put it right back in, and then we've got to get the one grommet out, which is right here. Again, same thing. See how easy these come out? You just pry them open and pop them out. Then we're going to put on the back right piece, and we're going to lock it in place by snapping it in and sliding it around. So again, the grommet's going to line up here. This one's going to line up in the existing bolt. So you push it in like this and pull it around. Then we're going to feel for the hole. All right, now we're going to insert the last screw in the bottom, and then the last grommet behind the wheel. And you want to make sure that you put the screw in here just to make sure you're squared up nice and straight, because there is a lot of leeway, because all we're hanging on with is this clip at the top. So the whole thing moves up and down. So we suggest that you find the dead square spot, move it around a little bit, use any kind of screw or bolt to go through this hole, then take the original screw, and again, see here, now I'm using the extended flange on the mud flap, and I'm tightening it up. All right, now we got to get this grommet in. So we're going to use a screwdriver, and we're going to pop the grommet through the hole. And again, this is the base of the grommet that has to expand, and this is the piston, so to speak. And once we line it up correctly, it will go inside and expand. This one does take some force usually. Just push it in real hard. It locks in tight. And now we're going to ratchet up the bottom. So take the 10mm socket, make it nice and snug. Then take the ratchet, tighten it down. Don't squeeze it too much because you'll crack the plastic. Make sure it's nice and snug. And now you are held on with this point, and with the clip. We think it looks great. Super easy to put on, and you're not altering anything using the standard hardware on the car. You can see both of them in this view. They look great. They match real nice. And this is Gen 2, screwless, tapless, in stock.